It's Wednesday, February the 25th at about 8 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see it's a cool morning, current temperature 15 degrees. And the water temperature yesterday plummeted from around 20, which is pretty cool, down to just 14. It's coming up to 10 o'clock and I'm coming down the hill to Bombala. And it's an overcast day and pretty chilly. It's still only about 15-16 degrees here, which is the coldest I've had since probably China. And that's Bombala. My plan originally was to stop in Bombala Beach for another night before I head west and up the mountains to Bombala. It's about 80k to Bombala, so I was going to give myself a whole day to get there. But it's such a miserable day, it's cold, there's a bit of drizzle in the air. I've decided to carry on and get to a place called Wyndham, which I think is about 30k or about 20 miles from here. This is Bombala, the Royal Willows Hotel, built in 1864. Mrs. Mack's Emporium, 1859. It's quite an old town, Bombala. After 45 miles I've made it to the little town of Wyndham. This is the general store, and the hotel is just over there. Well, when I stopped in Wyndham just a few minutes ago, I picked up this itinerant traveller called Simon.
How you doing? G'day.
G'day. And Simon is travelling from Sydney to Perth, so I've now got a running mate for a bit at least. But he's got all the gear. Look at the bike. He's got all the solar panels, electrical equipment. Fantastic. I'm impressed. I'm envious of the bike as well.
Yeah, $500. Yeah, China.
That's not Chinese.
Yeah, it's Chinese.
Is it? That won't last until Perth. It's coming up to 4 o'clock. Almost done 60 miles today. Slightly further than I had planned, but I hadn't planned on meeting Simon, who said let's go on to Cathcart. So that's where we're going, which I think is probably only about another 2 or 3 miles away. I don't know how far I've climbed today, but it's pretty misty and murky up here. It's pretty murky up here, very misty, and also much colder. After 67 miles we've made it to Cathcart. Well, what there is of it. Okay, this is the coal stores in Cathcart, where you can buy anything. And oh, you've got some. What have you got there?
It's a red.
That's a red wine.
I just got a corkscrew. You're right. You get the cork
A corkscrew?
Well, that's
No, that hasn't got a label. Do we?
No idea.
No idea what it is.
No.
But you don't sell beer, but you sell everything else in here. Look at this. This is a. Oh, yeah.
There's only like a
Billy cans. So I've just bought this bottle of red wine for the princely sum of $5.
yeah. No, right. Should be organised.
I don't like the way you're laughing. This is.
No, one friend tried it. It was okay, so I thought
Oh, she.
I stick to my Merlots.
Yeah.
That wasn't quite what I was used to, so I thought, no, I'll stick by my Siennas.
Okay. So it was about 4 or 5 years old though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had it that long, so yeah.
Right. Okay. So it's been you've had it laid down in a
Yes. Nice
wine cellar. Good. Good. Okay. And this is Cathcart. I don't think the nightlife is going to be too exciting tonight. Unfortunately, there's no pub in Cathcart, but we have managed to buy a bottle of red wine. Well, this is the Cathcart Memorial Hall, dedicated to the Second World War, 1939 to 1945, and I've decided to camp here. And Simon is camping over there, and in that block over there are toilets and hot showers. Getting a nice fire going. Well, we got the fire going. Simon's got his wonderful selfie stick. Got the wine, we've got the bottle of wine down there. Camping. So all is good. Well, dinner tonight is onion and tomatoes, a can of tomatoes. God knows what that is in there. What is that? I don't know what Simon's brought to the party here. It looks like a bunch of twigs. But we're very thankful for Simon for contributing a bunch of twigs to our dinner tonight. It's Thursday, Feb 26 at 7:15 in the morning, and this is where we camped last night underneath that shelter. It looked like rain, so we decided to pitch our tents underneath the shelter and have a fire in the middle there. It's about 8:15 and I'm heading down to Bombala, where I'm hoping I can buy another spoke for my rear wheel. Another spoke's broken. This is Bombala. Obviously at one stage the Olympia cinema. And the Imperial Hotel. That looks pretty impressive. In Bombala there isn't a bicycle shop, so the woman in a cafe told me to come up to this tyre place, and they in turn have rung a guy who deals in old mountain bikes, and he thinks he's got a 26-inch wheel or even a 26-inch spoke. So he's going to be here in 20 minutes. After fiddling around a bit with the wheel, 2 wheels were delivered to me, and I had to adapt one of them to fit my bike, but I'm back on the road again. I've decided to stay in Bombala for a night, and we're going to camp here. So Simon is also staying for another night before he heads off up into the mountains, and I head south to Delegate and Orbost.